On Beerus' planet, Whis would tell Beerus about the Saiyan, who was on the planet Vegeta. Whis was the one who awakened the destroyer god Beerus when he felt the power of a god in the Saiyan. You say that mortal with the power of a god, if it exists. That's right, Mr. Beerus. According to what I've seen, that guy has powers never seen before, which is even more surprising when we consider that it is only a child. Then that child was able to defeat Frieza. He seems like a worthy opponent. I will have to go to that planet to check it out myself, to see how strong that brat is. After I defeat him, I will finish the job that I gave Frieza and that he couldn't do. I will be the one who destroys the planet of those apes. They have been a headache for me. Well, Mr. Beerus, then we will have to pay a visit to those Saiyans. That would take us just a few hours. At that time, Whis and Beerus would head to Planet Vegeta where Goku was. Meanwhile, on Planet Vegeta, the King Cold was determined to kill the Saiyan because he was meddling too much, and he had killed his son Frieza. It looks like you finally decided to fight Cold. That's what I was waiting for. I never had the chance to fight Frieza's father, since Trunks did it before. It'll be exciting to see your power, Cold. I'm sure you didn't show it all to Trunks by being so confident. What the hell are you talking about, you damn Saiyan? Who the hell is Trunks? You're completely crazy. Yeah, right. I forgot. I'm in the past. That hasn't happened yet. I'm not going to explain it to you anyway. It would be a big waste of time for someone who will share the same destiny as his son. It was a big mistake for you to return to this planet. You will only be greeted by death. My son will give you an imminent end. I would have liked to have you seen how Frieza was slaughtered like a simple insect. It was very pitiful. I'm tired of listening to you talk nonsense. That's enough! At that moment, King Cold would send all of his soldiers to attack the Saiyan. But he would turn around and realize there were no soldiers, because they had all escaped when they knew the power of the Saiyan Goku. Damn cowards! I'll kill them myself! The soldiers that escaped from the planet in a ship would be hit by a ray of power launched by King Cold, killing them all. How inopportune. Although you should have done the same as them. At least they were smart and tried to escape. At that moment, King Cold would increase all of his power and would reach his last transformation, which would make the entire planet Vegeta tremble. All the Saiyans would feel this tremor, leaving them very surprised, making everyone notice what was happening. So all the Saiyans would approach to see what was happening, and they would see the father of Frieza, the King Cold, in front of a child, leaving them speechless, realizing that he was showing all his power to a child. This seemed absurd, and they didn't understand why. Perhaps that child is able to face the father of Frieza. If I'm not mistaken, it was he who killed Frieza, but how did he get so much power? I don't know, it's very strange, even more knowing that it's the son of someone like Bardock. The chances of his son having so much power is practically impossible. Not even the son of King Vegeta expected it. Well, kid, I won't beat around the bush. You're so loud. How annoying! At that moment, Goku would also increase his power, transforming into the Super Saiyan. The legend, if it was true then. It is really not just any Saiyan. Frieza told me what a warrior like that could be capable of. At that moment, he would make a huge ball of power, which he would throw at Goku, but he would deflect it to another place, making it impact somewhere in space against some stellar rocks, seeing a great explosion in the sky that would illuminate the entire planet. Do not believe that with a simple attack like that you can beat me. That's absurd! It seems that you were able to deflect it without problems. It is a simple attack, but never before had anyone been able to get rid of a power like that. You did it in an impeccable way. I congratulate you, kid. Goku would only look him seriously in the eyes. He would appear on King Cold's back, and with a kick he would send him to the ground, impacting some nearby towers. King Vegeta was watching this fight from afar, and he was speechless. Seeing the great power of that boy, he had been perplexed to see how King Cold was reduced to nothing. Seeing this, a big smile could be noticed on King Vegeta's face. It seemed like a lucid dream for him. He had always wanted to see those tyrants of cold being humiliated by someone, and more if it was someone of his own race. Vegeta would also observe this and think, so, this is the magnificence of a Super Saiyan. Meanwhile, on the planet of Zeno-sama, Great Zeno-sama, things are happening just as you planned. The Saiyan Goku is changing the whole destiny of the universe. Apparently, he's taking advantage of the opportunity you gave him very well. Then I was right to make him reborn with all his memories and powers. That genkidama was the perfect excuse to do it. I couldn't risk him not winning the power tournament. Don't you think we should give an explanation to the Saiyan why you made that decision on him? It's not necessary, Daishin-kan. Maybe in the future he will change his mind, but for now, we'll not say anything. It's fun to observe how he develops, now that he has all these abilities being a child. I'll enjoy watching this. But couldn't he come to this place? He knows where we are. In fact, you're wrong, Daishin-kan. I made him forget all that memory that implies my existence, although he remembers the Tournament of Power, but not beyond the context that affirms that I was part of that. I understand, Great Zeno-sama. Then we will only be observers. We will wait for him to grow up. Meanwhile, on the planet Vegeta, King Cold would be fighting against Goku, and he would try to attack the Saiyan unprepared. But Goku with his tail would stop King Cold's blow, and with his hands would throw him thousands of kilometers away. But he would use teleportation to finish him off with another blow, making him fall to the ground. But before hitting the ground, Goku would hit King Cold's back with his knee, making him scream in pain. Ah, damn it! He's too strong! He has great intelligence when it comes to fighting. This can't be happening. He's anticipating each of my techniques. What the hell is wrong with this kid? I think maybe it would be a waste to kill him. King Cold would offer Goku to be part of the elite of his soldiers, to be his right hand, and that he would have all the riches of the universe at his disposal. But Goku would flatly refuse to do this. You think you're going to bribe me with that? Don't be naive. I don't need any of that. Just answer. Do you want to continue living or not? If you want to, then you'll kneel before all the Saiyans and ask for forgiveness. That'll never happen. I will not humiliate myself in that way before some insignificant apes. Well then, you've chosen death. Shut up, asshole. King Cold would again try to attack the Saiyan, but Goku would hit him with a ball of energy that would leave him badly wounded on the ground, causing him to de-transform. Goku would charge up another energy to end up killing him, but before this happened, King Vegeta would stop Goku, telling him, "Don't kill him yet. I want to hear his last words." I always wanted to be standing in front of him like this, kneeling on the ground before me. Now I want to tell you something I always wanted to say. You're a complete imbecile. We followed your orders because you were superior to us in strength. We never respected you, neither you nor your son. We always thought you were incompetent. At any opportune moment, we would bite his hand. I'm glad I can tell you these words in front of you. I won't keep it in my head anymore. It felt so good. Damn King Vegeta, you know what? You'll all die with me. At that moment, King Cold would put his hands on the ground, generating a great power inside the surface of the planet, making this planet start to destroy itself. It can't be. It'll destroy the whole planet. Everything I did was in vain. Damn it. I can't save everyone. What am I supposed to do? Die, everyone! Meanwhile, in the palace of Zeno-sama, it can't be. Things didn't go as expected. We'll have to intervene. Something like this will make the story worse. The Saiyan will die on that planet too. Calm down, Great Zeno-sama. Don't despair. You don't need to intervene. Just watch. Meanwhile, the planet Vegeta was starting to crack. The whole planet was being destroyed. Finally, the planet would disappear completely, ending with the life of Goku and all the Saiyans, thus disappearing the whole planet Vegeta. But something strange would happen, and that is time would go backwards, again. Before King Cold impacted his hand with the planet to destroy it, someone had thrown the Hakai power to Cold, eliminating him. But what happened? Who eliminated him? I didn't do anything. Everyone would look up and see Beerus and Whis, leaving everyone surprised. They're incompetent. Because of that carelessness, he almost destroyed this planet. If it wasn't because we went back in time, this planet would be totally destroyed. I couldn't let this planet disappear without first meeting the Saiyan that has the power of a god. I see. That's why I felt a slight change in time. Damn it. I was very careless. But I'm glad you're here, Mr. Beerus. Goku would say with a big smile, since he was excited to see Beerus again. How do you know my name, Saiyan? I don't even know you. It's because I've been reborn with all my memories and powers. So basically you could say we're in the past, I'm from the future, and your other companion is Mr. Whis. By the way, nice to see you back too, Mr. Whis. This would leave Whis a little confused since he didn't know him either, but he would just answer him kindly. Anyway, nice to meet you, Saiyan. At that moment, King Vegeta would notice the presence of Beerus and would kneel in front of him, and with a trembling voice would say, "Oh Lord Beerus, a pleasure to have you here. What brings you to visit this planet?" And he would think at the same time, damn it, now why did the Lord of Destruction Beerus come? He came to fight with the Saiyan that has the power of a god. and also came to destroy this planet since Frieza could not fulfill the order I gave him. Wait, what are you saying? Are you saying that you were the one who gave the order to Frieza to wipe out this planet? Goku would say, somewhat confused. While Bardock was listening to this, he would think, damn it, and there is something above the race of the Cold Tyrants. Someone superior to Frieza. Surprising. But that bastard gave him the order to wipe out the Saiyans. I don't know what to think about. They're all idiots. Leave your questions for later. As I told you, I came here to face the Saiyan with the power of a god. It's me, Mr. Beerus. In the future, you also looked for me for the same reason. But here I am now. I have reasons to want to finish you off, Mr. Beerus. You ordered to destroy my planet. I can't forgive you. You deserve to die. Goku at that moment would transform into the state of a god. His hair would turn a reddish color. Impressive. And he had much more power than just the Super Saiyan. How did he reach the divine power? Well, Saiyan, then I see that it was you that I was looking for. This is going to be exciting. Lord Beerus, it seems that there are several Saiyans watching this. Doesn't it bother you? I must say that is a little uncomfortable and a little annoying. I will have to eliminate them to enlarge the combat zone. Beerus would try to throw a ball of power to all the Saiyans that were watching. But before this, Goku would take his hand, and he would tell them, "Don't attack anyone from my planet. It seems I'll have to kill you, Mr. Beerus."